Good day dear chess lovers, Zoran here, and in today's video we will take a quick look at a game played between Aryan Tari and Magnus Carlsen. Norwegian chess grandmaster of Iranian origin is playing against the reigning world chess champion at Norway Chess 2022. The game in a classical time control ended in a draw, and so we have an Armageddon game. We are in round 14 and Aryan Tari opened up with e4. Carlsen's answer was b6. The champion goes for rare and offbeat Owen's defense. This is considered to be an irregular opening. You won't see it very often, and in this case black then has to try hard in order to equalize. Usually, of course, you won't see this at the top level, but since this was an Armageddon game, since Carlsen loves to experiment with various openings in order to drive his opponents out of preparations, he goes for this rare opening. But let's admit that from the opening he's getting a decent position, and so we have a structure which reminds me of hedgehog defense, something which can be reached in Sicilian defense. Against hedgehog, usually white is setting up the Marozzi bind, but we have this sort of a classical structure, and now white will try to go for a kingside attack. Rook e1, meanwhile, white is consolidating his position, is centralizing his pieces. Knight e4 and f5. White proceeds with the attack and black has to play very accurately. Rook f3, trying to switch the rook into the attack from the third rank or doubling up the rooks on the f-file is also playable. The queen is under attack, it retreats. Rook h5 Qg6, knight f5. Now knight e7 is the threat. Carlsen neutralized it. Bishop takes e4, d takes e4, knight d6, and rook takes e5. So with rook takes e5, Carlsen is going for an exchange sacrifice, and actually there was no need for it. You know, he's playing with the black pieces. This is Armageddon game. Knight e7 is safer, but Carlsen goes for rook takes e5, and in this case, yes, white is managing to gain initiative. So that was a bold decision, of course, by Carlsen. In here we first have a Zwischenzug, but yeah, not something which is welcomed in this type of an encounter. And now he will pay a high price for it. Of course, black is not doing that bad. But yeah, all in all, as mentioned, white has an initiative. So one of the possible reasons that Carlsen went for the exchange sacrifice is that he wasn't eager of allowing his opponent to get that strong knight on the 6th rank. And now let's see how is the going to end up. There came knight d6. The second knight is occupying the d6 square. c4 neutralizing the light squared bishop, knight c5, which is a terrible mistake. Under a time pressure, Carlsen is blundering. Better was just moving back the bishop on b7. If here, then rook takes b7, and black is holding, but instead we have knight c5, and now let's see what's the problem with it. As we have reached the critical position, please pause the video and try to find the winning line for white. Ready? Well, actually that's simple. Knight takes f5 check is allowing white to destroy opponent's defensive shield. So in case of bishop b7, you are still leaving the knight on e6. It still controls the g5 square, and knight takes f5 won't work. But yeah, after knight c5, the defender is gone, and after queen g5 check, now the pawn on f5 is also going to drop, and at this point Carlsen resigned. Not only the queen is hanging, but also there is this mating thread, and if queen g7, then This time rook d8 is coming, and so the back rank weakness is going to play a key role in the attack. Enough is enough. Carlsen resigned. A huge blunder by Carlsen in here. Knight c5 is terrible, and after that move his position went down instantly. In the end, a chess puzzle for you. Here white played queen b5 and resigned. What's the problem with queen b5? We'll wait for your answer in the comment section. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in my next video. Take care.